First thing I do before I start cutting my lino is to make sure it's nice and warm. I sometimes use my hairdryer or my warm water bottle, warm it up, and you'll see your cut goes much easier. Basic thing to remember, everything that you see is white on your picture, that is what you want to cut away. I usually start with my V tool, this tool with the sharp edge and the smallest V tool, and then I try to go in first slow and shallow. So when you enter your liner, you hold your hand at your 45 degree, and as soon as you've made the cut, I try and bring my hand more parallel with the liner to more easily move it through, and then on the exit, try and get it back out again. I'm not so good with the exit, so what I usually do is turn my liner around and then create the other end of a line by entering from the other way and sort of meet in the middle. The biggest thing I have to remember when I start cutting liner is to leave my perfectionism outside the door. The more perfect I try to cut, the less fun it becomes, and if it's not fun, it never turns out well. You can never add liner in, but you can always cut more away. So start small and start shallow. So after I've created a bit of a guide track with my smaller V tool, I go in with my U tool. Some people also call this a clearing tool. It has less perfect control, but it will clear away more of the lino. Something I always forget to do is to cut away from my hand, so don't hold your hand in front of your tool. I never remember this, but I have ended up with a few cuts on my fingers. I'm not very good with cutting straight lines, so I enjoy the curvy lines and I try to go with the curve. I think what I like most about lino cutting is that you have to slow down. You can't go too fast. So I find it quite therapeutic. I love the feeling of the woodworking tools and the lino. The slow, methodical cut becomes a kind of a meditation for me. I just love it.